Happy Sabbath, my God-glorifying family. Peter Michael Gibbs here. Today is preparation day, and Delisa and I are going to renew our vows as we do every week, and we're also going to prepare for the Sabbath and go into it with happiness and joy. Going to continue with the investigative judgment and the judgment of the living as to where we find it in the scriptures. We found it in Matthew 13, Matthew 20, Zechariah 6, and now we're going to look at Revelation 7. In Matthew 13, we saw that the 144,000, as we see in Revelation 7, were the wheat. In Matthew 20, there were the 11th hour laborers. In Zechariah 6, there were the bay horses going to and fro throughout the earth. And in Revelation 7, they are the 144,000 mentioned by number. But the 144,000 are mentioned in other places around the scriptures. Many times we don't even know what we're looking at. But the 144,000 are called the first fruits. Why? Because they're the first fruits of the harvest. You cannot have fruits without a harvest. You cannot have a harvest without separation. You cannot have separation without an investigation. Again, the investigative judgment is substantiated in Revelation 7. Since you have the 144,000 and they're called the first fruits, they're called the first fruits of the harvest. Why? They're the first ones gathered. And the first fruits gathered from the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Why is that? Because Israel is where the 144,000 come from. And Israel, modern Israel, is the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Why? Because we have the Lord Jesus Christ. We love him, just like your church probably does too. We also observe the Sabbath, and we have the sanctuary. Those three things make the Seventh-day Adventist Church modern Israel. Now, the 144,000 we know are living saints. Why? Because we see that they are shielded from the four winds. You don't shield dead people from anything. You can't. There's no need to. Then we know that the great multitude are also living saints because they are protected from the fourth plague, which is the sun lighting down on men. So the 144,000 gather the great multitude. We see that in Revelation 18, 1-4, when he says, "Come out of Babylon, my people." Right? Come out so that you receive not her plagues and are not partakers of her iniquities. Right? So there you understand that there is another separation. In order for there to be separation, there has to be investigation. You cannot have it any other way. Go to my website, trumpeterministries.org. There are a lot of things there on this subject. Christ is coming. The investigative judgment is going to begin soon. Get ready, get ready, get ready. We don't have a lot of time. We don't know when, but we don't have a lot of time. God bless.